We are at Houston Airport in Texas. Live for a little while, bringing you action here from an iPad. Not amazing, but it just brings you some action. Loves United Airlines. It is time here, well, it's 9:38 in the UK, and I do believe it's about 22:04 in the afternoon here. Houston, hope you're all keeping well. And saying hello to William Johnson and Joe Allen and Louise and Darren. Good afternoon to you. Afternoon, Rusty White, good afternoon. And Mighty 5-2, afternoon to you. And I'll push back. And Nurse, good afternoon to you. Or should I say good evening to you guys. Happy found the burger stand. Yes, she has indeed. Hi Chris. Good afternoon, Sean. Captain Crash, good afternoon from the UK. Yes, Matt Healy. We'll get the big aircraft. We'll go along for as long as we can here at Houston before we get a connecting flight. But if you guys are fully aware, but we're off to Mexico. So we're just going to bring you a little taste of what we got. The economy's changed just a tad. A bit different from Conisby indeed. And what a stream that was, guys! Absolutely amazing stream that was. Over 30,000 views in the end, so it was a blinking good stream. Why are you going on holiday? We did, but we managed to get here. So sorry about the camera work. I'm working on an iPad, so I just said to the missus, "Oh, I'm going to go and give you guys a little bit of a live stream what's going on." Spoken to Houston Airport. They're happy for us to live stream as well. This is funny looking. East Midlands can't be like anything from Jim. Yes, indeed. So how do you fancy a little walk around, guys? Let's go to the other side. I don't know what the connection is going to be like, but we're going to take you to the other side as well. Pleased to see you arrive safely, mate. Yes, having only time from Mick. So we're going to go for a walkabout around the airport. Cut abs. Let's go. So this is where we're going over to the other side now. Some more This is probably watching things. Yeah. So we're going to go to the other side now. And if we disappear, it's because the internet is not great here. It's not absolutely brilliant. But this is the other side. 737 United just came in. You won't be seeing no bad boys at Heathrow, would you? Certainly wouldn't. And when we're catching one of these guys very shortly, and over the distance, we're going to try and take you down and see if you can see the FedExes. There's a load of FedExes further down. They are. So if I'm just going to pop in here, look behind the aircraft fuselage there, where the D is, you can see lots of FedExes as well. 34 degrees here, guys. 34 degrees, not bad at all. Well, there's your American. Again, we only get 777s and 767s at Heathrow, and there's a 757 United American taxi in there. So if I do miss from the chat, I do apologise. This is literally a iPad jobby, and I thought it'd be rude not to bring you some action here, if possible. In the different distance there, you can see a Southwest 73 just departing, I do believe. Yep, it's getting airborne now, going to be above the tail fin. There we go. It's not best quality, but Hey, it's better than nothing, eh? Mick and Billy. I've got no idea where they're heading off to, but we're heading off to Cancun on one of them very shortly. And thanks very much to Houston for getting back to me and allowing us to bring you a live stream. I've actually contacted them and they said no problem at all. We can live stream here at Houston. Becky Davis, hello Becky Davis, how are you? Hope you're keeping okay. And Donny Palmer, hi Donny Palmer and Welsh Kev. So this is this area. I could take it further down, but I'm not too sure what else we're going to. I think we're literally just going to see a hell of a load of United Airlines. But yeah, the internet's not the best here. No, we are going to be on a A320, I do believe. But hoping for aircraft to taxi past and stuff like that. But again, if you want to have a look over the far corner here, you can see some FedExes in the distance. Abs is with us. Say hello, Abs. Hi. We're a bit tired, as you can imagine. Been up stupid o'clock. Where should we go now, Abs? Go for a walk? Well, we're going to go for a walk. We're taking a different walk down the terminal. So, follow us. We're going to go to another area for aircraft. Go for a terminal walk. Got 777s, 767s. I've never seen so many United Airlines in my life, which is absolutely brilliant. The flight itself was really a nice flight out. Crew were brilliant. You can just see how busy it is here. And we're moving down to the next section, so you can see some more United Airlines, would you believe it or not. I-01 Tasker. I don't even know where the runways is. I think obviously one situated as we were filming for you, but I'm not too sure exactly how many runways there are here. But I was told. Huh? Okay. I've been told there's quite a few terminals here. So interesting. Right, what else are we going to see? Let's have a look. Into a funnel. Nothing here. Right, we're going to go this way. Sorry about this, guys. All these food outlets. Which gate is your plane at from M. Billy? We are on gate C41, Houston, George Bush, and we're flying back into Fort Worth a few days, well, in 10 days' time. There we go. More of United for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it here for a few minutes so you can have a look outside on United's. Like I said, I've never seen some of United Airlines before. Pretty cool. Then hi to Leslie. What's the time, Abs? What's the time? So it's 3:47 here in the States, and it's what, 9:47 where you are. And like I said earlier on, the food was pretty good on United. Service was spot on. And again, massive big thanks to Houston for allowing us to bring you some form of the dome you passed. Yeah, gave me an echo. I thought, who on earth said this? Oh, we can do free. Very good, Jim. Very good. And I don't. And it took us forever to get to our gate, so I would hate to imagine walking around the whole thing. And cheers, well, Kev, take care, and you never know, I might bring you another foot. I'm going to try and bring you another one from Dallas Fort Worth on the way back. That's what the plan is. But we thought we'd bring you a little treat of something completely different. Spread our wing here in the States, doing Europe a couple of days in Europe in September, so make a note of those up here: Amsterdam, Schiphol, and probably going to be Belgium. And as you can see, we're spreading our wings a little bit with America. Well, cheeky stopover. Doris ain't too happy. She wants to go duty-free shopping, and we're bringing you some action instead. Is that right, wifey?
Yeah.
Wifey's with us. Got the whole family with us. I could try and walk around the whole airport, but I don't know, I'll get lost. But if you could hit the thumbs up and everything else, guys, just something completely different we thought that you'd like. Something on tow. Lovely, funny enough. Come up there. So if we do, I do apologise in that point. Right. I think we keep losing the feed, so I think we're guys. It may come back on. We're gonna try a different to another location. Okay, C41 our flight. So we're going to move back to where we were. We're en route to back where we were. Hopefully we're still live. So we're trying to reconnect. I'm hoping we're still live for you guys. If you can let me know if we're still live or not. Moving back down to the terminal to our gate. You are live, Dan, but keep losing. Okay, so what we're doing, we're heading back to where we were. At least we know the connection was good enough there. You're stuttering. That's a bit. That's me walking, not stuttering. Right. What delights have we got? So we've got the 7.6, sorry, the 7.3 FedExes. Okay. Over here. Saying hi to Paul Martin. There we go. Right. Hopefully you can see that now. Right, hopefully there's a better connection for you. So that's our aircraft there. And I've lost the wife and kids. It's a touch. Win-win this is, guys. Win-win situation. Losing the kids and bringing you as quick a life from Houston Airport in Texas. Saying hi to Leslie White. So what's the weather like over there, guys? Bit wet, windy, storms. The missus never works. Oh yeah, like a bad smell. I'm I'm sure she'll appear in a minute. I know it's not the normal standard, I know it's below standard, but I just thought I'd bring you something completely different than what we're used to. Saying hi to Brad 737. I just had a downpour in London from Chris. I've lost her for a while. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to keep very quiet and I'm hiding in a corner. But I'm sure she's got a tracking device on me. She knows exactly where I am. Got thunder and lightning down in Cornwall. And it's 34 degrees here, guys. 34 degrees. I'm going to go over the other side. Bring you some action from this side. They're all going to get ready to board their aircraft.
As far as those carry-ons today, ladies and gentlemen, if you are traveling in groups 1 through 4, it's just 2 pieces you can bring on board, 2 pieces only. That would be the small personal item and the rolling.
So back to this side again.
If you're traveling in group 5, it is just
Spirit
item you're allowed on board.
Airline over the back there. More Uniteds.
The seat in front of you, reserving the overhead bin for the larger item. This is a fairly
Sean says, thank you for giving us a stream. It's dedication to the channel. Hey, my guys, my mods think I'm mad, but do you know what? That's what it's about, innit? Bringing you something completely different. Hi, Greg. Bringing you something completely different than what we're used to. I'm just gonna. The storm hasn't cleaned the air from Leslie. I bet it's still stuffy for you then, Les. Still no rain in Bedfordshire from Paul. So how often do we see a 737 United at Heathrow or anywhere else? Don't really. And I think that's, is that an embryo at the back there? And then, as I was saying before, we have the FedExes. Another United who's just pulled in. We have a FedEx at the back there. I'm just going to sit down. There is an active runway just behind us, so anything that takes off that side, we'll get it. Obviously, it will be a distance. I've got camera gear with us and all that kind of stuff. You coming into the US or going back from Brad 737? Brad 737, we're off to Cancun. I've not told anybody, this is top secret, but we're off to Cancun for a week, and then we're coming back into Dallas Fort Worth. So we're going to talk to Dallas Fort Worth and hopefully do exactly the same on a return, bring you something small, quick, and ad hoc off the iPad. And hope it's not too jolty or rubbish. Hope it's okay, the standard's okay. And I still lost the wife and kids. It's great. Maybe I should come back. For a 10-hour flight, it was had tail on the wind, 113 mile per hour tailwind, which was quite nice. And it didn't feel like a 10-hour flight, to be honest with you. It did feel like something like a 6 or 7 hour flight. It didn't feel like the 10 hours. Do you know when it drags and drags and drags? It wasn't like that at all. It was quite nice. Steffi J, never seen Houston before, so this is good to see. Have a fab holiday and hope weather is good. Well, they had thunderstorms here earlier, Houston, but it's 4 degrees now. And as far as I know, we are going to be getting some good weather, but it'll probably now mile up some crap weather as well. So we're going to... That was 7.3. This one's being loaded up at the moment. They're just queuing up for this one. And then back here we've got some Spirits. Typical storms around 3 p.m. as usual for summertime, Brad 737. Great. And again, I did tease you lot. I don't know if you, how would you feel? Would you like a live stream? If there's a thunderstorm in Cancun or around the area where we're at, would you like a live stream of the thunderstorm? Because I thought that'd be pretty cool. Some of you guys have said yes, some of you guys have said no. I'm quite happy to do it. I was outside with an umbrella or golf club. I'm doing live stream, no problem at all with a thunderstorm. I think they're pretty cool. It's up to you guys. So I know there's an American 757 that's taxied up for departure. How long is your layover, Daz? It is for 3 hours, but I do believe we've got to be boarding very shortly. Very shortly. These 2 aircraft are being sorted out now, shall I say. They look like they're getting ready for boarding this one, a C-35. Don't get yourself struck by lightning, Bob. Swain's 01 notice. Hi, AIA from Alex. Oh no, they filmed me. I tried hiding, but they have found me. Hiya. Him talking to me. Maybe it's because I tried running. Oh, what would you buying? Oh, more money. Becky, how are you today? Talking to John. Hi, John. John Walton. Safe travel, Daz and family from Talking Moustache. Thanks very much. So we're going to stay here and try and get these guys pushing back and any other aircraft taxiing past. But yeah, I didn't realise how big the actual airfield is. If you haven't already, got a new website, check it out on all the W's, aviationaction.co.uk. Have a look at that, it's brand new, brand spanking new for us. Work with the IT team, done a bloody good job. Well done to them. What time is it there? It is, at the moment, 4 p.m. So it must be 10 p.m. for you guys. So it must be 10 o'clock. Yep, that is a massive airport. Houston is massive. I know, but I don't want something to think. They're 6 hours behind. 4:02 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's but I went straight from work. So you imagine I finished work this morning at 2 o'clock. I went straight home. Had a wash, shower, washed my hair. That took ages, so I'll tell you, I washed my hair. And then straight to the airport. A great holiday. Simon Pewey, thanks Simon. So if you're on our Facebook, the guys on Facebook, they will keep posting up. Hi, Andrew Austin. Please you arrive safely. Followed you from Heath. Thanks much. I got over to just join the States, and it's like we've still got miles to go yet. But that went pretty quick. So I was saying, we've got the guys over Facebook. If you're on Facebook, have a look to the photography guys. They're doing loads of bits and pieces on there, sharing their posts for the week. I'll be putting some videos up as well. Please do share the videos that are going up. And also we will be bringing you action from our return trip from Dallas Fort Worth with A letters. And we're going to keep on these guys. These guys are being, this one here to your left, the one we're looking at, is being loaded up at the moment, passengers. So he'll be pushing back soon. And I've got a window seat going out on this one, so I'm going to be making that
ladies and gentlemen, I am pre-boarding this aircraft. Passengers with disabilities. Our global service members could step forward for pre-boarding. Global service, please.
Any idea what you are flying from Houston to Mexico? I do believe it's either a 320 or a 319. It'll only be a dinky thing. And again, like I said earlier on, we don't get them at Heathrow, so it's unique to get 737s and the smaller aircraft of United. But I did hear from somewhere there's 6 terminals here. Can you imagine that? 6 terminals.
You putting a bottle of drink in your bag
Weighing me down.
and a Twix.
Are you going to go live on the Air3? Wow, that's really cool. Jeez. No, we won't be live. We won't be live on the plane itself. I'm going to be videoing it and then bringing it out to you as a later date for our departure. Yes, there are 6 terminals from Forrester. Thanks, Forrester. Do you imagine being at one end and having a walk to the other? Jeez. No thanks.
Why?
No thanks. You eat them. She's trying to force feed me with chips, guys. Ab's looking at me with disgust.
Fries.
And Forrester, do you know how many runways are here at Houston?
If you're in the lobby area, please check with me here before boarding.
And it's thunderous there. What's your next flight from Andrew? We're due out here at 6:15 our time, obviously American time, so it's going to be stupid o'clock your time. There's 6 terminals. I can only imagine about 34 runways or something crazy. So once again, massive big shout out for all you guys that watched us at Coningsby. The Coningsby live stream was absolutely amazing. I keep hearing the signal. Unfortunately, it's not the best signal. But we thought we'd bring you something better than nothing. And if you look at the back there, the back of the tail fin, you can see loads more aircraft. We have Spirit. We have some more American up there as well. Just wanted one of these boys to push back. They have 5 at Houston. Thanks for that, Forrester. 5 runways. 5 runways here, girls. Look at that. How'd you be in the sweeper? How'd you check runway lights? Just lifted up. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. 35 degrees.
Once again, we are still pre-boarding our 1K. We have not started with Group 1 yet. We're only boarding 1K customers for San Diego.
So that one there, guys, looking at this one, looking at it, is off to San Diego. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Can you check what that one's going to? Yeah, should do it front. Front of the sign. Go to the front of the sign, it should tell you. So that one's off to San Diego. Going to try and find out. I've got the missus on a task. Going to find out where this one's going to go.
And at this time, we'll start with Group 1 through the blue lane, please. Group 1 for San Diego, please.
She's off. And Brad 737 is going to track us down to Cancun. Apparently it's only a 2-hour flight. Just tell us where it's going. That's what we're interested in. Absolutely sticking with us because she's eating. She's happy when she's eating. Any plans to do live stream from Mexico from Tinky Winky? I don't know. I've probably not, but you never know because it's going to be night time when we arrive, so you never know. Cool. Love the American accent in the background. Yeah, great. Love it. Donut shops here, and it's a completely different layout than our normal layouts at London Heathrow or Luton or Stansted, Gatwick's. It's massive. Absolutely huge. Sure, I just heard them say London Heathrow. Oh, there's one going up. Just going in the distance there. Going up very shortly. It's like a delta. And Forrester says Dallas is huge compared to here. Great. 737. That's what we're going on then. Cheers, Jim. We're on a 737.
And 3 for the green lane, please. Board Group 3 for the green lane for San Diego.
So the aircraft that's on that stand at the moment will be pushing back in a minute then. Oh, so this one here then, guys, is off to Reno. So off to Reno, this one. And this one here, as mentioned, is off to San Diego. Not many more to board. And then 737-900 from Chris, thank you much. I have a big one. Yeah, I hope it's not a big one for Hurricane. More United planes that shot down Man United have points. Well done, RLS print. I love it. Yes, that's very true. That is very true. one of our photographers, one of our photo journalists, is a mad Man United supporter, or shall we say was. They're the strongest team in the league at the moment. Keep the rest of them up. Good evening, Simon Mays. As I said before, not the best quality for you guys, but we're bringing it on an iPad, bringing something completely different. 100 likes. Thanks, guys. Really appreciated. 100 likes, mate. So should we go back to the other side where we were? That one's going to be pushing back. If I see it start pushing back, we'll go. Oh, Frontier coming down here, I think. You see it at the distance. Nice tail on it.
We'll continue with Group 4 through the green lane, please. for
It's
San
just behind
Diego,
this
Group
aircraft
4.
here on the top right corner. Should be a 777 if you turn right. There is. So what I'll do, I'm going to stand up. Ooh. And I'm going to lift this up for you. So you can see loads more aircraft there. I was off to bed. Morning, Darren. Ken Nash. Houston. I know the heavies are on that side. So there's a Frontier taxiing up there. Sorry? I think so. Right, yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the other side because there's one just about to push back, guys. So we're going to follow us. Here we go. Come and join us. Go down the other side. Go. So we're going to go to this side. This one's just about to push back. No, he's not. He's not pushing back. He's the one behind that's pushing back. So we'll leave it here for a second. There's another one behind it because we've got the tug to it. But like I said, I've never seen so many Uniteds before. It's pretty cool. Should have a United, I think, is coming in from left to right. I'm in New York, but rather Texas. That's from Alex. Thanks, Alex. And there's a British Airways 787 coming out as. There should be I hope he's coming up right this towards us. He's heading, I've got the tail fin at the moment, coming from your left to right. You probably see it now. It's their main hub. Thanks for that, Brad. Oh, he's pulling in. Oh, that's a damn. See, turning now. Have a great holiday, everyone. See you when you return from Andrew Austin. Cheers, Andrew. There is one taxiing out now. Oh, one head off to Mexico City. So you can see the tail fin. And there he is. Through the trees, I think it says A. Is it ATT? 76 by the looks of it. Good night, Andrew Austin. Take care. Let's get onto the runway. Oh, and another one taxiing past now. Another United. So this one is pushing back. The tug's joining it. So again, giving ATI 767. Cheers, Jim. And take care, Forrester. Thanks, Forrester. And as I said earlier on, it's literally just an iPad stream, bringing you something completely different than what we normally do in the UK. Air Transport International. The gate's getting pulled back completely. And this one's on the push. Thanks for the mods, this evening. I know we've got James and I do believe we've got Paul helping out. And unfortunately, two of our main mods or senior mods had a bit of an incident the last couple of days, and we wish them both well. So the chock's away. Yeah, there's James over there. So no one just departed up there. So it looks like we might have two about to be pushed back. This one and the one to the right of him. Also looks like he's being pushed, or just about to be pushed. Brings this one up here, just departed. That's correct, I've got the right flight there. And the ATI is departing, heading out to the south. Saying hi to Rach. So he's departing to this, maybe not the south, it could be the west, it could be the east, it could be anywhere. I don't know in my directions at the moment. A nice departure. And he'll be airborne above the terminal, I'd have thought. I appreciate you guys joining us this evening, your evening, our late afternoon, as this one's now getting pushed. So on our return, we hope, so on here we know there's a 737 going to be coming, so that's going to be our aircraft, thanks to Jim. So on our return, we're going to try and do a Dallas-Fort Worth stream. Cool. He knows the jet of Wizz Airs, yeah, tell him about it. They, I do believe, from C. Jackson, they are going to be the reflections of the terminal, unfortunately. Terminal lightings. And Ken Nash, 717, here in Australia. Thanks for joining us, Ken, really appreciate it. And the time, our flight time was 9 hours and 40 minutes, I do believe. And it's now 6 hours behind you guys. 4:16 p.m. Thanks, Brad. 737. And there's 145 of you guys watching, which is really great. I really appreciate this. Didn't expect this amount, to be honest. Yeah. When are you back in the UK? We're back in the UK on the 26th. And the wife didn't even book us for a window seat, would you believe it or not? Absolutely gutted. There was no window seat available. And Brad 737, love the East Midlands live. Yes, that week we had a fantastic week. We had Lake and Heath, we had F-15s, we had East Midlands, and then we had Coningsby. Coningsby was absolutely amazing night. The amount of traffic we had was, wow, unbelievable. Hi to Sue. And I'm keeping an eye behind to see what's anything's pushing back behind. Germany, Andy, no, it's at 11:15 p.m. Want to see one of these big guys pushing back, getting ready for departure would be nice. Max 10:19 in the morning. And Carl says, I was talking to a streamer who did Dublin yesterday. Who was that then? Let us know which streamer that was. That must have been, was it Strains Media? And then I'll have a couple of aircraft, one on tow. Hopefully one's going to come past us in a minute. United. And that could be, if it's a 7, no, there's going to be a 7-6 by the looks of it. He's turning in. EU Rambler. Okay. So that was a quick push back and go. And again, looking for the aircraft behind to see if there's anything that's pushing back behind us, anything big. Once again, massive shout out to Houston for allowing us to bring the live for you. Emailed them, told them what we were about, what we were doing, and they said, yep, more than happy for us to do this, which is great. Another on the push. So what's your favourite colours? The old colours or the new? And Max, any plans of visiting Frankfurt? That is on the list. We have got Frankfurt on the list. There's all other places we have on our list to do's. Two aircraft there, one with the old colours and one with the new. What's your favourite? Do you like the old or do you like the new? Let us know. And CWK19. No, we're literally on a layover, so we're literally sitting here waiting for our flight out to Cancun. So we don't have time really for anything else apart from the duty free that she's been doing, spending my money. And Andy, 720p. Yeah, I did try and convince her to let me bring all my camera gear with me, but that was a blanket ban. No. Disappointed in her, really. I was hoping she was going to allow me to bring it all with me, but no chance. Good evening, Ryan. Good evening. I went to Blackpool Air Show on Saturday. How was it? Did you enjoy Blackjack Typhoon display team? The Reds, I do believe, was it Rich Goodwin was there? Why is your camera bouncing around? No tripod, it's annoying and doesn't make for good viewing. Sorry Harry, I'm literally, as I was explained, doing this on a iPad. We're on transiting from flights to flights. Normally I would bring all my gear with me, but unfortunately I'm not allowed. She wants to put her hair straighteners and everything else in, so I do apologise. I'm trying to keep it as still as possible with my hands. If it does bounce a little bit, it's because my hands are tiring out. Really good. Nice little Blackjack spit for Hurricane, the Red Arrow and the Airback team. Fantastic. Anybody seen the Red Arrow selfie from the air? That was brilliant. Did you see them? Did you see the Chinook guys fight or playing ball or whatever they were doing on the beach, and then you had the guys going on the roller coaster? That was absolutely brilliant. Carl says, how is Abby? She's on her phone, she's eaten, so she's okay. They had to restock the aircraft up to make sure there was enough food for her. Even she found it funny. Did the BA test flight in the 380 in November last year. Only 38 passengers on the A380. Got to go on the flight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Chinook was good because it did the wave at the back. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm keeping an eye on behind to see if there's anything that's going to be pushing back. So the one earlier on we were looking at, we had one going to Reno, one going to San Diego, and that's on the last last boarding call. My favourite was Blackjack because I've never seen it before. That's from
At this
Runway.
time, we're boarding all passengers through flight 2212 service to Seattle, New York, 43.
Another one off to Seattle.
Estamos abordando todos los pasajeros para el vuelo 2212, servicio para Seattle, en la puerta marcada C43.
So 2 US fighters doing tricks for United States F-15s. That's from Sam Minotti. Paul says good night and safe journey. Thanks very much. Like I said earlier, this is literally just a ad hoc. We don't normally do iPad stuff, but we thought, hey ho, we're in a different country, something different. You might like it, and we'll try and do Dallas Fort Worth on the way back for you. Just seeing if anything else big is taxiing back or pushing back. Nothing at the moment. I'm going to Folkestone Air Show from Max Jet. And Carlo, I thought you had the Irish Air Corps. They were pretty good at Fairford with their display, aerobatic display. They were pretty cool. I went to the Armed Forces Day Air Show and used the World Planes. Dua Lipa's been to Houston. Thanks for that. What type of Houston airport is this? Is Houston George Bush. My cat lady, is Daz off to holiday? Didn't know. Yeah, we did a surprise visit. Nobody knew about this. It was literally ad hoc. We got on a plane this morning and decided just to come out here, just to bring you some stuff. Kept it top secret. Nobody knew about this trip. I'm going to have to work tomorrow. Good night from the UK. Cheers, Sam. And Cole, everything's going on to the Navy. I'm shocked. Still keeping an eye on the stuff behind to see if anything's pushing back. Waiting for this 737 to be pushed back. Quite nice. Where are you watching from? From Stephen. So we're at the very gates here. C41 is our aircraft gate. Good more evening from that cat lady. And looks like first class and super class members only show. And if we don't have that, anyone can join us. And it looks like this one in front of us has just had the stairway put back, so it looks like he's getting ready for a push. And I think the one behind it is also getting ready for a push. So what I'm going to do, I am going to sit here and hopefully bring this one for you. Oh, there we go. Going to bring that one to you. That looks like it's getting ready for a pushback. And I think the one behind it is also getting ready for a push. And the 737 is had all of its aircraft, oh, excuse me, all its stuff taken away as well. So that could be getting ready to go. But on this gate here is where we are. To the right is our gate. And we're waiting from Jim's information. We're waiting for a 737. And my wife is a terrible passenger. She does not like flying now. We hit a bit of turbulence out of Heathrow this morning over South Wales. Well, I say South Wales, it was probably like the Cardiff area. And then we hit some more coming over the north of America. And then we hit some pretty bad turbulence coming in, and she was, well, like I say, for her it was like a white knuckle ride, and I was loving it. You know, when you're on a roller coaster, we give the arms up in the air. She told me off. She told me off. What airline did you fly over with? From Brad 737. We flew over with United. Fair enough. It was United we flew out with. We're flying here again with United, and I do believe on the way back it is United again. So he's getting ready for a push. He's got the marshals out, 7-3, just like the United 767. Yep, it is indeed. My cat lady's on about the F-15s at Lake and Heath. So now he's strobing, he's going to start pushing. There you go, and he's on the push now. And I know some of you guys are thinking this isn't the normal standard. Totally agree. Normal standard's a lot worse. She didn't let me bring all my stuff with me, guys. So all I can do is apologise. She didn't allow me to bring all my camera gear, none of my tripod. But you still haven't let me know if there is thunderstorms here or in Cancun. Would you like me to live stream them for you, bring you some live thunderstorms? Which I think would be pretty cool. So we're probably going to finish off with the hour stream, guys. So we're back on the 26th of August, landing at Heathrow Airport in the early hours of the morning. And I've flown United Airlines 767 from Chicago to Los Angeles way back in 2008. And it looks like the one that's off to San Diego has finished boarding. And once again, all I can do is apologise for some of the movements on the camera. I'm trying to hold this up. My arms are killing me up. Big Ant, yeah, that was a huge. Yeah, he wanted to be in the stream. I couldn't push him away because he was outside. Look at the difference in the size between the 7.6 and the Airbus. Shows a complete different perspective. What was it? I don't know. But I've been sat to 3 of them for the whole journey. 3 bugs. And once this taxi's off, we'll probably go to the other side again, and you can get to see the 7.3 pushing back from stand that's heading off to San Diego. And that will probably be us done, guys. Short and sweet. Hope it's not been too painful for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a late one in the evening for you guys. 10:33 by the looks of it. You can only imagine the amount of aircraft they were going to have at Dallas-Fort Worth. And Jim says your 737. Jim's loved it. Sorry, Keith's loved it. Our 737's heading in from Miami, which is pretty cool. So that's going to be coming onto this stand just here. So should we just sit around and wait for our flight to come in? Or what we might even have. Hi DH Trains, hi Dave. There's the bug. There he is. Look at the size of him. There he is. Jeez, man. That is not a wasp. I have no idea what that is. Look at him. No idea what the hell that is. Can you flick the bug? No, he's outside, but he wants to get inside. Right, we're going to be going over to the other side now. There's more aircraft pushing back the other side, so let's go to the other side, guys. Right, we're going over to the other side now. And then that'll give us a chance for our 737 to come in as well. That bug had attitude. It was that big, didn't he? Right, so we'll sit here. Shirley, you're on holiday. Think of all that shopping you can do. Hey, she's already doing all the shopping. She's doing all the shopping, don't you worry about that. So this one here, off to San Diego, is just about to push back. Talking moustache, yeah. Dodgy looking guy with camera walking across. I'll keep an eye out now for our 737 that's going to come onto stand, and that'll probably be the last aircraft that I'm going to show. And VL Videos, hi from Chile. Good afternoon to you. Where's Abby Daz? Is she there? And Emily, yep, they're here. They're just chilling out, relaxing. They're a bit tizy after their flight. They can't handle it, bless them. So another aircraft getting airborne back there. And we have a Spirit taxiing out. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, that's my pacemaker stopping, guys. Some guy walking with an accent. Banana plane, yes. Hi Darren, hope you have a great vacation. Inside a foreign friend. Sometime you should come to Portland, Oregon. Would be great to meet you and your family. Well, the plan already for next year, I told her we are definitely going to be doing America next year. So expect quite a lot of live streams next year from the USA. That's the plan. Probably won't happen, knowing Doris. She'll probably put a complete ban on something. But another one pushing back, coming from right to left. I love having a fuel truck. Imagine having them kind of trucks where we are. So once again, do you like the new colours of United or the old colours? I do like the new colours myself. But the very, very old colours and the good old days, they were fantastic. It's pretty cool. This section's actually getting a little bit busy now. Got the Spirit at the back there. Got United taxiing back, and look at the pushback there. Great to see the airport working as it is. And the 7.6 that's literally just pushed back, looks like he's going back onto stand, guys. The 7.6 looks like he's literally just going back onto stand. And this one to our left, 7.3, is getting ready for push now. Once this one gets out of the way. And what we'll do, we'll go back to the other side and you can see our aircraft being taxied in, or being taxied in for its parking, and you'll see our plane that we're going to be going off to Cancun. And it does look like it's going to be a busy flight. Look at the amount of people there. And Carl said there should be a Lufthansa there. Not where we are. All I can see is United, United, United. And FedExes. There's a couple of FedExes at the back there. Another one pushing back to on the other side. And he's literally just waiting for this other aircraft to taxi off, and he'll be pushing back the 7-3. And on the other side there's another 7-3 and 7-6 is still look like it's going to be going back on the stand for some reason. So once again guys, thanks for joining us this evening for your evening stream, my afternoon stream here at Houston George Bush. Could you imagine though, if I turn up and I've got all my camera gear and the missus says, "Where's all your clothing?" And I ain't got any. There were 6 suitcases, may I just say. 6 suitcases. And all I've got is hand luggage for myself. Karen Monsoon. Saying hello to you. First time seeing your stream. Are you actually in Houston, Texas? Why? Are you aware of how hot it gets there? Yes, I do indeed. She wanted to go on holiday. I said Costa de Clacton and she said no, Mexico. So that's what we're at. So this one is off to San Diego. In the distance we have Star Alliance. It's, is that 7-6 getting airborne back there? Looks like a 7-6 to me. Then again, it could be a triple. Nothing wrong with it. Costa de Clacton. And the mods are done straight on it. Well done, mods. So the 7-6 that has pushed back has gone back onto the stand. So there might be a medical emergency or something with the aircraft. Doing tech or something. Hi to John Walton. Hi to Phil Tovey. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. All right. Cancun sounds a little bit better than Texas. At least you're by water. Yeah, I can't swim. Taxiing out, we have Spirit at the top there. Spirit's taxiing out at the top. And then at the back there, we have some FedExes, 2 FedEx I can see. And Spirit is just about to get airborne. We are going to go to our gate now and show you the aircraft coming in. So we're back over to where we were, guys. Going back over to, nope, it's not our aircraft coming in. 73 being pushed back. Say hello to Abs. There's Abby. There you see little Abby. So there's a 73 pushing back. Oh, there is a Lufthansa. United 73. That could be coming in here. I do believe that is our 73 just about coming in. Hi to Terry. Good evening, Darren. Great stream from Texas. Yeah, I do apologise. It's a bit of an ad hoc one, just thrown in there. So I wonder what's wrong with the 7.6 that was pushing back and now back on. How are you today, Becky? We're all good. An air current high from Germany. What's the temp? The temperature is 35 degrees here, so it's a bit warm. What time is it over there? It is, I think it's about 4:30. And that's your 737 in the lineup. Hi Lee, from expat from Oklahoma. And we have a SkyWest Airborne over there. So one of these is going to be our aircraft coming in, and that's going to be taking us off to Cancun. And that'll be the finish of our stream for you guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Really is appreciated. And like I said, I do apologise, it's not the normal standard camera work and everything else. It's literally on an iPad, bringing you a bit of different aircraft and environment. So this is our aircraft coming in here, guys. Cheers, Jim. And Sean says, oh hi Sean. Sean says have a great holiday. We will do. That cat laddie is great, Daz. So we have another one coming in. So we have two coming in. It'd be lovely to get the sound now. I've been to Cancun but direct. Yeah, my wife thought it'd be a lot better doing it stopping over. It's 4:47 Houston, 5:47 here in Cleveland from Talking Moustache. She thought having a 3-hour layover was going to be great. She's absolutely hanging, guys. Absolutely hanging. I'm not laughing, of course. Nice bit of action coming in here. Airbus 73, and then the 73 taxiing out. And it's 23:48 from Roland. Have a good flight and safe trip to Cancun. Enjoy yourself. Thanks, Karen.
Did you want to charge this too?
And that's 1 hour parts up now. Have a great holiday, Daz, from Phil. Thanks, Phil. And we'll try and bring you exactly the same again from Dallas Fort Worth, guys. That's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and bring you a live stream from Dallas Fort Worth. Do you want me to get you a coffee from the missus? Yeah, I do. Yeah. She doesn't watch me normally. She must be bored. So that she just come out of a shop, duty-free shop. So guys, short and sweet, thanks for joining us. And we'll be back on our return trip, hopefully at Dallas Fort Worth. Loads of United. Jim put, hello Mrs. W. So until next time, guys, thanks so much for joining us. And the Hooker Moustache, hello Mrs. Daz. Safe travel with my friend and have a great trip time. Thanks very much, you guys, and I shall speak to you all soon. Till next time, see you soon. Bye bye.
piece.